Have you ever heard of a monster who cannot die? Not a ghost, not a demon, but something far more ancient and terrifying. Today, we delve into the dark heart of Slavic mythology to uncover the story of Koschei, the Deathless One. He is a figure of immense dread, a chilling reminder that some things are worse than death. So who was Koschei before he became this undying horror? Legends whisper that he was once a mortal man of great power, perhaps a prince, a formidable warrior, or even a master sorcerer. But he was consumed by one singular obsession: cheating death. This obsession drove him down a dark path, leading him to unearth forbidden magic, a terrible power that would allow him to sever his soul from his body. He craved eternity, but the price would be his very humanity. To achieve his goal, Koschei performed a horrifying ritual. He tore his soul from his flesh, rendering his physical form impervious to harm. But where do you hide a soul to keep it safe forever? Koschei devised a masterful, almost absurdly complex puzzle. He placed his soul, his very life, inside the eye of a single delicate needle. That needle was then hidden inside an egg. The egg was placed within a duck, and the duck was locked inside a hare. The hare, in turn, was sealed within a great iron chest, and that chest was buried deep beneath the roots of an ancient, enchanted oak tree on a distant, mystical island. To control Koschei, you don't fight him. You must find the needle. So what does a man look like when his body has outlived its soul? Koschei is often depicted as a tall, skeletal figure, a walking corpse whose flesh has withered and rotted over countless centuries, yet refuses to perish. He's not a mindless zombie. His eyes burn with a cold, ancient intelligence. This isn't the wild madness of a beast, but the calculating cunning of a being who has seen empires rise and fall. He is the embodiment of decay, a physical form that time can ravage but never destroy. Without a soul, what does a being like Koschei do with his endless time? He amasses power and wealth, but his greatest and most infamous pastime is the abduction of beautiful young maidens, often princesses. Why? Some stories say he craves the warmth and life he no longer possesses. Others suggest he seeks a bride worthy of his eternal reign. He is a master manipulator, often striking bargains with heroes who stumble into his domain, trading lives and power with cruel amusement. No sword can harm him, no fire can burn him, and no poison can fell him. His only vulnerability lies hidden, worlds away, in that one fragile needle. Of course, a villain this grand needs a hero, and in Russian folklore, that hero is often Ivan Tsarevich. The tales of Ivan's quest to defeat Koschei are not stories of brute force, but of wit, courage, and perseverance. It's a puzzle, a grand adventure to unravel the secret of Koschei's immortality. Interestingly, another famous figure of Slavic folklore, the enigmatic witch Baba Yaga, often plays a dual role in these stories. Sometimes she aids the hero, providing the magical tools or knowledge needed to find Koschei's soul. Other times, she sides with Koschei, her motives as murky and unpredictable as the dark woods she inhabits. Defeating Koschei isn't about being the strongest warrior. It's about being clever enough to solve the riddle of his existence. Beyond the thrilling adventures, Koschei represents something deep within the human psyche. He is a powerful symbol of our primal fear of death and the desperate, often destructive desire for control over our own fate. His story is a chilling cautionary tale. He achieved immortality, but at what cost? He became a prisoner of his own endless existence, a body without a soul, experiencing decay without the release of death. His legend warns us that in the quest to escape our mortal limits, we risk losing the very essence of what makes us human: our capacity for love, our empathy, and even our ability to truly live. Koschei's legacy is far from dead. He is a cornerstone of Slavic folklore and has clawed his way into modern culture. You'll find him in fantasy novels, video games, and films. In fact, Many scholars believe Koschei is one of the original archetypes for the lich, the powerful undead sorcerer common in fantasy genres like Dungeons and Dragons. His myth is ancient, predating more famous monsters like Dracula by centuries, a testament to his enduring power as a figure of fear. So is Koschei truly gone? The heroes of legend may have shattered his soul, but the idea of him persists. As long as humanity fears death and dreams of eternal life, the shadow of Koschei the Deathless will linger. He is a story that reminds us that some chains are forged by our own desires, and that true immortality might not be a blessing, but the most terrible curse of all. Death, it seems, has not claimed him. It only waits. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey into myth and legend. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next deep dive into the world's most fascinating tales. Leave a comment on what character you want to see next. See you next time.